We'll start with the Daily Graphic newspaper. Save Fishing Industry Association calls for strong policy on foreign fishers. Supplement on hospitality and tourism sector. I think today we are going to do something on tourism,
it's World
right?
Tourism Day today. So they're hosting it in Wa. But the international one will be celebrated in Bali. Now we're going to be speaking to the Deputy Head of Corporate Affairs for our tourism industry. He's going to share a few words with us here on the news flash exactly. So yeah.
I must say, you know, tourism has really improved right here in Ghana, and I'll say kudos to the ministry for this, because when you see somebody working hard, as much as we are struggling as an economy, people are working hard, and we will actually applaud them for what they are doing.
Absolutely.
And so the ministry has done a lot in the sector of tourism, and we want them to keep doing this and do. I mean, talking about Global Citizen Festival is another thing altogether. Awesome. You know, we've had, you know, Ghana, the December one.
Okay, the Return. The Return. An initiative that has also been going on for right now. You know. And we've seen a lot of celebrities.
And let's not forget that also they are going to be given, I think, $10 million US worth of grants to people out there who are into the hospitality and the creative arts industry. And I think this is another major stone with regards to what the Ministry of Tourism is doing. So kudos to the whole team
to them.
right there. Next story, UN pledges $260 million US support for SDGs Agenda 2063. IMF, Ghana confer on economy and government committed to minority rights. This is coming from AG. Let me see the back page. Okay, Dr. Baumia inaugurates Cape Coast Inner City roads, and 3 business owners arrested over VAT receipt default. This is good. Can they arrest everybody who is doing this as well?
Very, very necessary. Very necessary, because you see, the thing is that we all speak about, okay, I want to see this, want to see that, want to see this, want to see that. These are the monies that are actually always used in making sure that, you know, these projects are able to hold. And so if people are evading it, then it means that, you know, I mean, people also say,
we are the same people that we complain about, you know, the economy being affected. But if you are not paying your taxes or you are cheating the system, how are we going to make the money to fix the economy?
Absolutely.
So, you know, we keep doing this, and it's wrong in every way. And I'm actually excited that, you know, they've been arrested over tax VAT receipt default, and I'm hoping that others will also be arrested so that we can actually have a better Ghana. We keep complaining. We keep saying that Ghana is getting worse and worse and worse. We are all contributing factors, actually. Well, okay,
let's make it better.
Yes, the center page, overview of program and projects, profile of Ghana Tourism Authority. Okay, so more about the Ghana Tourism Authority right here in the Daily Graphic newspaper. That's it.
Daily Guide this morning is here and is reporting on very serious issues on the front page. Now, the big story over here, NDC sponsored evil GS at Nana. NPP speaks on that. NP3 has got a story, and as Owusu Bempa has been captured over there. And away from that, Ghana IMF negotiate bailout. Page 6 has got a story. It has Ken Oforiatta and Christilena Georgieva also captured over there on the front page, obviously representing IMF. Now, EC pledges ID cards for qualified voters. Jean Mensu has been captured over there, the EC chair. Page 6 has got a story on that, you can read about it. And away from that, government bridging development gaps, Baumia says so. And Babin has not ditched GBA. And that's also captured on the front page of the Daily Guide this morning. Now, let's get into it. And friendly match tourism. That's wow, Sina na checking boots. That's Akosia this morning, actually. And you see the pictures over here. There's a football. There's a football match, and it says friendly match tourism. Wow, Sina na checking boots. Hey. And there's Ghana 0, Brazil 3 over there.
You know, that match was something else. And I'll say that, you know, when we came back from the second half, I don't know if somebody actually told the Brazilians that you need to cool down. This is actually a friendly match.
Think so.
Take it easy. Because, you know, I would not say that, you know, the match improved on the side of Ghanaians. I will not say that.
It was just the Brazilians having mercy on us.
That's it. And that's what I thought. Because actually, they had chances of scoring. And I could tell that they could have scored easily. But they actually decided to let go of the ball.
Because, I mean, we didn't consider any goal. I mean, in the second half.
No.
You know,
No.
and they made some pretty good chances as well.
They actually gave us the ball. Like, you know what? Just go score. Let's make it 3-1. Let's make it 3-1. And we still didn't make it 3-1. At the first half, you know, the Brazilians came on board, playing like they were playing the World Cup.
Look at the scores in the 8 minutes of the game. Like 8 minutes.
See.
This is a country that's qualified for a World Cup.
Did you see how they were dribbling? You know, they have the ball and all they do is tap and the ball goes.
Yeah.
And we
the
couldn't.
First time
but
they played
the second
really
half
bad.
when they came, they didn't do that. So I knew that something had gone down. You know, in the past we would have said Ghanaians have given them coke and pie.
Yeah.
But now we can't say that. No, now we can say that. Now
so
we can just say that
they had
mercy on us. Yeah, they had mercy upon us.
Okay.
Messi upon.
I don't know what Messi will do when we play Argentina. That one will have Messi, extra Messi.
Exactly. Because this one, lie.
So we have a match today. Nicaragua.
Can you imagine?
It's not qualified for the World Cup. So we've got chances. I mean, that's a team that is not qualified for the World Cup.
You know,
anyway,
my biggest issue here is that I don't want the Ghanaian players going on there thinking that Nicaragua is not a team that is that strong just because they didn't qualify. They need to make a mark because there's a time where they need Ghanaians to say that we are bringing back the love.
Yeah.
And,
play good football.
Play good football.
Make good use of the chances.
Thank you.
Score the goals as
you.
much as you can.
Thank you.
And let's take it from there.
But you know, there's this question that I asked myself yesterday. Who is the coach?
Who is the coach of the Black Star team? Otuado.
Are you sure?
He's a
Are you sure it's not Dede Ayew?
No. Okay, so as far as I'm concerned, the assistant coach
Which
is
team?
Martin.
Which team have you seen a captain tell us who is playing and who is not playing? And he actually, you know, when they go for presser, he sits there. And you remember when the parliament,
captain, so he's supposed to sit close to the coach.
See, when the parliament called on him, when the parliament called on him to respond to the mistakes they made, that was when I said we have a problem to deal with. Because this is a case
didn't like his responses?
It's not I didn't like his responses. Where are the executives? Why is the captain the one supposed to speak on issues? Well,
he spoke on behalf of the players.
Where were the executives?
And the executives and the coach were supposed to speak on behalf of the technical team. So
listen. I get you. I get you that the captain is part of the technical team and everything. But in everything, if there's an issue here, they won't call you or me. They'll call Emily first. So they won't call KMJ to go and speak. They'll call Emily because Emily is the leader. Now, when they are making decisions, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem. But my thing is this. Now, these brothers, they are super fantastic. Okay, but it looks like we are building the team around them.
For me, I think they proved that, you know, he was really part of the game. Jordan Ayew, I would say no. But I mean, really.
But I hope you have heard what he said, that as for the old players, they are guaranteed, but for the new players, he can't. And I was wondering who actually makes the decisions, though. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. So the good thing is that we're facing Nicaragua today. It's not been the hype that would have loved to see. I mean, nobody's really talking about it, but really, the good thing is that we'll be able to win that match and then move forward from there. I don't know which teams will be playing after that, but let's see. Hopefully it gets better. Now, in the middle page of the daily guide, Nanes Rain best so far, says Ejako. Don't go there. No,
I didn't say anything. I mean, it was Coach Chacha who came here and said something, and I'll definitely want that video one of these days to be played because I didn't say anything with regards to that. It's Coach
Jackie May's Ghanaian female act proud, obviously, over the weekend at the just ended Global Citizen Festival.
Yeah, she was cool.
And another silly one over here, Nollywood actress distributes dildos at a party. So the mom's 1 year anniversary was yesterday, over the weekend, and she decided to go around sharing dildos as souvenirs for the guests who actually came for the party. The bashing she's received on social media, and you see, Blessing is just going out of hand, and I think that is about time. Nkechi Blessing, she's in Nigeria.
She's Nkechi Blessing.
Nkechi Blessing. She's one of the Nigerian celebs, if you like. But
let me see if I can Google her.
She's been trending negatively.
Has she done her body
for
too?
Doing this. Check the picture out. I'm sure you would find why.
Nkechi bless.
It's a Nollywood actress, so I'm sure you'll find some beauty over there. But this is a no.
Because it's actually a no now. So I just wanted to know if
it's totally a no.
No, you see, one thing I've come to realize about
don't trend on negative things every time.
See, that is it.
Come on, what are you looking for?
That is it. That's where the challenge is. I was trying to Google her. I'm still not finding her. But you see, this is where the problem is. Too many people trying to trend on negative issues, especially when it comes to the showbiz industry. Some of them feel that bad news sells better than good news. But to what extent?
I mean, you can't do that forever.
2 days ago, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? I was having a conversation with someone and I said to the person, I asked the person, why was Shatta Wale not part of Global Citizen?
Sorry.
What the person said was, it could. Okay? The person didn't say for fact. The person said, it could be that Shatta has had some bad naming in the past. And these people, this is a Global Citizen something that they feel is supposed to be goodwill. And they will definitely investigate on you before they put you up on a platform. So there's a high possibility that because of what happened in the past, that is why Shatta didn't get the opportunity to be on the platform. That's what somebody said. It could be true, it could be false. That's all I'm saying. So we need to be very careful when we are doing these things.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. And, another school of thought will also argue that, okay, such humanitarian festivals are always more or less like the artists willingly wanting to be a part and also applying that, okay, I think it's a good thing. So, I mean, UNESCO does some of these things a lot. Manifest and the likes, Riala, they're all part of that. UNICEF, you understand? Gary L. Smith is part of it. So, we may also want to say that maybe he didn't want to be a part of it, because he feels that, okay,
it could be.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not ready to be an ambassador for a global citizen. Now, automatically, when you become a part of it, you become a citizen. That's how they call them. You understand? So maybe he is not really into that space. He didn't really want to be a part of it. Your argument can also stand, though, because I mean, if R. Kelly was still out and not, in prison, but I had all these around him, I'm not sure Global Citizens will go look for R. Kelly and say, we want you, or even if you're not even applying for, we want to make you a part of it. I mean, they won't, obviously, for that obvious reason. So your case also stands, but whatever it is, I mean, I just hope that... This
Nkechi, we'll say Nkechi what?
Blessing. She's a Nollywood actress.
So what was it supposed to do? Trend? Help her trend?
She's got the bashing of her life on social media. But
maybe she's happy
some of these
about
bashings are not...
Maybe that's what she's looking
for. Punishment. If people are insulting you on Twitter and all of that, it makes you even trend. So they are not really physical punishment, given to you by law that will make you want to learn from them. So I even think that all these bashings wouldn't make any difference in the first place. I mean, really.
Maybe it's even going to increase her social media following.
Exactly, it does. In the worst case scenario, that is what it actually ends up doing.
But the thing is, the long run, what are you going to do? What's going to happen to you? There could be a very big brand ambassadorial deal that
they don't
could
look
be
at
your
those
break.
Things.
And that a brand will not want to associate with you. Because of these things. So we need to be very, very careful when we are putting these things out there.
Absolutely.
I say this is a no-no.
There were kids at the program, and she's got...
Even if there are no kids, you don't share dildos.
And,
even if there are no kids, you don't share dildos.
I don't know who advised her or whatever it is, but this is really, really bad. Now, negative news killing music business in Ghana. There we go. Says Kwabena. Says negative news is killing the business in Ghana.
What are some of the negative news?
In Ghana?
What are some of the negative news? What are some of the negative news? But that's one of my favorite songs.
Of course.
Yeah, adult music.
You're an adult, so we celebrate musicians, says Barbin, and that will probably be all for now. Blame players for poor show. Raheem Sterling says so. And a bit of sports over there. DC United partners GTA, GFA for Capital City Africa Cup launch. That's also captured by Daily Guide this morning.
Right, let's do the Daily Statesman newspaper. AG rally support for minority groups. Elembele DCE urges residents to support Galamsey fight. Maslock secures AFDB funding support. Okay, is it like going to be like a grant or something so that we know that people are actually like, you know, Government positive about IMF deal as critical stakeholders engagements begin. All right, so let's see what's in here. You know what? Let me just go to the back page. Slaven Bilic. I just hope that, you know, these people, they know how they spell the names differently and they pronounce it differently. So, I'm a Ghanaian. In Ghana, we'll pronounce this as Bilic. But I think this would be like Bilic or something. Watford appoint Croatian after sacking Rob Edwards. And Turkey's defeat by Faroe Islands in Nations League leaves players incredibly sad. You know, even our defeat with Brazil left Ghanaians incredibly shattered. That's it for the Daily State. Oh, we're not?
A lot of people thought that we were going to lose that match.
But
by even a bigger margin.
All of us knew we were losing the match. Actually,
I for once, you know, will not blame the players that much. You understand? When you're playing certain teams, your hopes, you know, will not be as high as when you're playing a certain team that you know it's easy for you to score the team. I mean, it was Brazil. Let's just accept the fact that
we could have played better. That's all. We could have played better. Let's do the final newspaper. No. They didn't play
I
better.
thought, okay.
No, not at all. Let's do the final newspaper, which happens to be the Chronicle. We haven't done Chronicle.
We've not done Chronicle for a long while.
Yeah.
They went on break.
I don't know if they went on break, but
Chronicle's been chilling.
Yes. So Melcom rebranded to provide a variety of products and services. Hunter families fight over severed head of Beidou Bonsu. Oh, wow. You should see the head. That's scary. Why do you put it here? How am I supposed to eat?
Sorry about that. You try.
Doa Jaho calls for inclusive review of free SHS. And for the banner headline, Tribal Politics Rocks NDC. Ashanti Chairs says hate campaign being waged against him because he's fancy. Okay. I see. Anyway, so let's do our Bible verse for today. We haven't done a Bible verse in a very long
million years.
in a very long time.
What is that?
And guess what? Today we actually go into Peter.
Petro Homa.
Midase. And it's the first Peter.
Petro Homa Edikai.
Chapter 4, verse 8.
Next time I'll tell you the history of Petro.
Okay.
How he became Petro.
Okay.
He was not Petro.
Wait, do you have L adding to it? Because right now, fuel prices are high. So is it...
They're going up.
Okay. So is it petrol?
Okay, so this is Peter.
Okay.
Simon Peter.
Chapter 4, verse 8.
Petro Medikai, Ijichemu and 89, Ijichemu 8, right?
8.
I got it.
Above all, love each other deeply.
Deep.
Because love covers over a multitude of sins.
It's way in
On that note, that's all we have for our news flash. But then there's a lot trending as well. So let's go into the world of trends.
Absolutely.